Hey guys, it's Talia Sutra. I'm here at the Alo Yoga flagship store in Beverly Hills. We're going to be doing a 15-minute mini backbend workshop. It's good for everyone. You'll just need to practice next to a wall. And be sure to subscribe to Alo Yoga's channel for more amazing content like this. For this particular class, you're going to need a wall to practice with. So make sure your mat is close to a wall and we can get started. I'm going to get started in a camel position, and make sure that you have done your own warm up beforehand. So you're nice and warm, and we're gonna get started. The big toes are together and the knees are apart, a little bit wider than the hips. This camel with the wall is going to really help us lift up and away from our lower back. So inhale, I'm going to reach my arms up, belly in. Exhale, I look back. Keep looking back, look back, reach the arms back, touch the wall. Good. If it feels like a lot already over here, you're just gonna stay. If you're feeling good, see if you can place the palms flat on the wall, push the wall away from you. Maybe even walk the hands down. Just about in line with the shoulders, in line with your eyes. Keep pressing hips forward, keep pushing wall away. As an option, you can start sitting the hips down towards the heels, walk the hands even lower. Push the wall away from you. Elbows straight, hips low. So we're taking the bend behind the heart into the upper spine. Good, you can play with sitting the hips down and lifting them back up a few times. Sitting down and lifting them up. One more time, sitting down and lifting them up. Slowly reach yourself up, lengthen the spine, and sit down for a moment. Let it go. So backbending can be quite intense, and it takes time to get used to the sensations. If you're coming up and you feel like you're seeing birds or stars, that's normal, or even a little bit of a rush to the head, a headache, or a little nauseous. These are all things that with time and practice definitely dissipate and you won't feel anymore. Backbending is super healing for the strength of the entire spine, for the health of the spine. We want to avoid, a lifetime of curling forwards. So everything we do in this backbending practice is really to help us keep a strong, healthy spine, a healthy nervous system, and a healthy mind. We're going to try the camel with a wall one more time. I'm going to take my feet a little bit closer to the wall. And this time we're going to work towards a full camel position. Inhale, I'm going to reach my arms up. Exhale, I'm going to look back. Good. Hips forward, chest lifts. If it's available, keep walking your hands down. Walk the hands down. Elbows can be bent. Elbows can be bent. Now, if it's all right here, see if you can push the floor away from you, and then eventually you'll try and hold onto your heels. A right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel. From here, see if you can keep the elbows longer. Lift the chest and lengthen the elbows up. Pull the inner thighs towards each other and feel the strength along the back body. Front side body stretching, elongating, expanding. With time, only after elbows have lengthened, you can bend your elbows, work towards full camel pose, grabbing the heels or maybe even walking the hands to the calves or even knees. From here, nice and slow, reverse. Hands to heels, push up, hands to wall, walk up, sit down, hips to heels, and then release. Hands to heart, eyes forward. Whew, take your breath. Good. Heart openers, right? Open the heart. Any sort of feeling that comes up, see if you can learn to accept it, feel it, and let it go. When you have your breath again, you feel ready, go ahead and stand up. This exercise is meant to help you achieve
a nice, strong, stable wheel pose, as well as a drop back. A drop back is a transition into wheel from standing up. So it can be quite scary, and the wall will help us work on our own, without a partner, at our own time on achieving this skill, this practice. So to do this, you're going to take your hand to the wall and have a soft bend in the elbow. Okay, so this is the distance we want from the wall. Just about a soft arm distance, not too far, not too close. And I'm going to turn away from the wall, open the feet about as wide as the mat. If your feet are too close together, this exercise will be nearly impossible unless you're very, very flexible already. So make sure you have a nice wide distance between the feet. The middle toes point forward. Just like we did walking the hands down in camel, we're going to be doing the same thing. This time, we're further from the floor, right? So we have a little bit of a longer way to go, but it's the same idea, same technique. Inhale, I'm going to reach up.
Exhale, touch the wall. If it's enough, stay here. If it's okay, lift your heels a little bit. Take the hands to the wall. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, and walk down. Walk down like a little spider. Good. So, my wrist touching with the wall, the heels off the mat, armpits touching the wall. I'm in my wheel pose. Strengthening spine, strengthening legs, strengthening arms. Total body is illuminated. To come out, it's going to feel a little crazy at first. Plant the feet down. Don't get scared. Take the right hand to the wall, left hand to the wall. And it's just step by step. Right hand, left hand, right hand. Look at the wall. Don't lift your head. Arms up. Now the head up last. Look up and release. Good. So every time you're coming out of these back bends, make sure you're not staying with your pelvis tilted. Drop the tailbone down. See if you can do at least 3, right? And then with time, the more you do, the easier this gets. You can even do 10 in a row, okay? So we'll go a little bit faster. Inhale, stretch up, and I'm gonna walk down. And I walk back up, heels down. Lengthen the spine. One more. And coming up. Good. Okay, very nice. From here, we're going to work on King Pigeon Pose. Okay, so we're going to use the wall. Again, the wall is really useful for all these postures. I'm going to come into a kneeling position. So you'll take the left shin first to touch with the wall. If you need padding under your left knee, go ahead and place something soft under the knee so it doesn't hurt. Then you'll take this kneeling position like you're about to propose. So the right knee's over the right ankle. Find your balance. You can reach the arms up, crossing the thumbs, really pushing the hips forward so that you get a good stretch on the left thigh. Stretch the left side body long. Find your breath. Good. From here, go ahead and lean forward. Take the right foot and toe heel the right foot to the front until you can come into a lunge position. Notice my left toes are pointing straight up to the ceiling. See if you can stack the knee over the ankle. Same idea. I'm going to use the wall to walk my hands back. So when you're ready, find the balance. Inhale, reach up, touch the wall. From here, walk the hands closer to your foot. Maybe even grab your foot. Bring the elbows together. Heel towards forehead, toes towards forehead. Find your balance. Left hip forward, left chest up. One more breath. Good. Push the wall away. Use the hands.
Find the balance back to center. Good. You can finish this off with a little half split, or I'm going to kick forward, take a split. This is such a good way to work on your splits with the left toes pointing up behind you, and you can check. This way we know the hips are square. You can take another back bend here. You can even reach the arms back to the wall again. Or grab your foot. Practice for a full dancer pose eventually. Okay, let's try the other side. So, you can come out however feels good for you. And we're just gonna start in the same way. Take the right shin against the wall. Always use something under the knee if that kind of position doesn't feel good. And I'm going to start by aligning myself with the wall. Left foot stable on the mat, and then from here I'm gonna reach my arms up. Really reach left hip back and right hip forward here. You're going to feel a tremendous stretch on the right side body. Deep breath, inhale, reach up. And exhale, we're going to take the hands to the floor. I'm going to toe heel my left foot forward, come into a lunge position. Wrap the right hip forward, glue inner left foot to the mat. Inhale, exhale, arms up, stretch up, and reach back. Walk your hands down. Grab your foot. See if you can bring elbows together. The wall is there to help you balance. The wall is helped to give you support. One more breath, please. Right hip forward, right chest up. Then use the wall to come up. Good. Hands to the floor. Lean back. Half split or kick forward. Split. Make sure right toes are pointing up. Right hip wraps forward. If you like. Arms up. Maybe touch the wall. For the back bend, maybe grab the foot. Good practice for the standing dancer pose. Press foot to head, head to foot, and release. Coming up. And that's enough. So you can come out of your pose any way that feels good for you. Okay, to finish up, I'm going to show you my favorite sort of casual back bend here. I'm going to take another arm distance from the wall. And this time, I'm going to face the wall. So, my middle toes are pointing forward and I have my feet together. The hips over the ankles, arms touching the wall, hands touching the wall. Now, I'm going to take my hands up, lift my sitting bones up as if you're doing a cow tilt. Lower the elbows to the wall. Try to get the armpits to the wall, the throat to the wall. Avoid rounding the sitting bones like this. Lift them up. Sink the chest down. If you have the mobility, you can bend your elbows, bring them together. You can take the thumbs, palms in prayer. Maybe chin to palms, look back. Reverse the way you came in. Extend your spine. Come back to center. Good. So, these exercises are meant to help you find more depth and a little bit more understanding in your backbending asanas. I hope that you are able and are inspired to practice your backbends every day. They truly do transform not just our yoga asana practice, but our connection to the heart and to the emotional body and beyond. So helping us to become a little bit more in touch, a little bit more compassionate. Practice with care. Namaste.